Hello and welcome to the team presentation for the CIS Vikings. We are presenting NetAvail. My name is Justin Melhorn.
I am Austin Lowry.
My name is Grace Jones.
And I'm David Hogg.
So a brief overview of what we'll be talking about today is we're going to start out with a product overview, then we're going to discuss our target audience. We're going to show you a demo of our product in action, going over some use cases. We're going to show you the system model, such as the data flow diagram, and then we're going to talk about the challenges and the lessons we learned from this.
Now we are going to discuss the problem that NetAvail addresses. Netflix has no way for film creators or analysts to see statistics about its content. For people who enjoy binge watching their favorite TV shows, Netflix is a perfect valid option. However, for individuals who want a profound knowledge and statistics about different genres and ratings, NetAvail enables you to do this with its unique features. Furthermore, it is also for creators who want to know what is common and uncommon in certain areas for their target demographics. This is quite useful for creators because they will know the most popular places to create their film masterpieces. Moreover, this feature in NetAvail is resourceful because creators can have the potential awareness to see what frequently appears in Netflix. Lastly, NetAvail has multiple ways to sort Netflix data pertaining to location, genre, and rating. This is based on the user's needs. Now, who is the audience for NetAvail? Well, the audience is for TV show and film creators who are interested in trends of films produced in each country. For example, a potential director can view the different amount of comedies produced in India to see if it is a good location to produce his or her own comedy. Secondly, it is also good for the average Joe who is just interested in taking the same information for research or entertainment. For example, this average Joe can see the oldest movie available in Netflix with NetAvail.
Okay, and here Austin will be presenting our demo.
NetAvail addresses the most common problems of a lack of statistical data for content creators. The app sorts data from the Netflix API via location, genre, and ratings in a way that is easy to read and interact with. So we're going to go into the demo portion of our presentation now. So to start, I'm going to go with this first button here, search for TV shows and movies. And as you can see, it'll load this gigantic Excel document that shows us all these different movies listed in order from earliest year to up to the recent date of 2021. And you can see all these different filters. We're able to put words into there. So if I were to say go into title and look for, say, Bird Box, then it will show us all the different information associated with that, such as the cast and the country it was produced in, the release year, and all that. And we can also use the other fields, like maybe look for only movies that were produced in 1960 or something. Or yeah, just using all those different fields to sort of maybe Chris Hemsworth in the cast, that's. And yeah, it's basically a very versatile tool, and we can do a lot with it in terms of filtering out movies we want to see. Okay, so back to the title screen. Let's test out this second link. Search where the movies were produced. And we see this map, which shows us the amount of movies produced in each country. And we can also filter out certain movies of a type of genre or rating. So let's say we want to look at movies that were produced as a genre in LGBTQ. that shows you all the different LGBTQ movies available on Netflix and the country that they were produced in. So we have the United States, Spain, Germany, the Philippines, and we can also further it by doing the type of rating. So let's see if there are any say TVMA movies and see how many people have done that. So yeah, it'll show you all this different information associated with that, the movies produced in those countries, and how many movies there have the rating TVMA. So if we were to go back to the title screen, we can look at this final button here, most popular categories in each country. It'll show us a pie chart showing, the first thing it's showing us is every single country and the genres that are most popular on Netflix for them. So dramas, comedies, documentaries, that sort of thing. We can also filter it to be ratings as well to see the most popular ratings in throughout Netflix. Most popular seems to be TVMA, but we can also narrow it down to specific countries. So like, I don't know, Brazil or something. You can see that a lot of movies in Brazil are TVMA, about like 59%. And yeah, you can also bring it back to genres and see the most popular genres in those countries. And yeah, that basically covers that portion. And that is our entire app.
So here you can see our system model, where our main point is where customers interact, which is display page, and that interacts with films produced, map show, and show genre. We get all of our data from Netflix_titles, and we have a variety of helper functions like show unique genre, show unique rating, and those are what we use for our drop-down menus. All of the helper functions have feedback, which speak with generate chart and make figure, and those get their data from map show, show genre, and Netflix titles to create the graph. All right, so now we are on to the customer feedback slide. We had a weekly feedback loop where we gathered that it was easy and intuitive to use due to its simple GUI. However, that made it not the prettiest. And our biggest complaint was our globe choropleth, which people thought was kind of clunky and you couldn't view the whole map at the same time. So we opted for a top-down view of the globe, flattened, so you could see every country all at once. Moving on to future enhancements that didn't make it into the minimum viable product. Those include the ability to search for content by keyword from description and filter by country, the integration of other streaming services datasets when they become available to the public, the ability to omit options which aren't a possibility in the selected dropdown, and the option to see which movies are available in each country's version of Netflix. So now on to our major challenges and some of the lessons that we learned. So the original goal of this product was to be able to point out certain censorships based on location. However, our dataset did not allow us to do this, so we had to pivot in the middle of the project. Due to this, we learned how to quickly adapt our previous work to meet new goals. Developing a web application in an unfamiliar language and package led us to have to work on the job and to be constantly scouring APIs. Another problem we encountered was team management and communications. As due to coronavirus, we're in a remote learning situation, and we have unorthodox living, work, and other situations that arose. We learned that we just need to be flexible with our schedules and communicate very frequently. Our varying programming ability between members was also a challenge, as some of us had heavy Python backgrounds while some of us were on the creative side. So this made us learn to play towards each other's strengths and weaknesses.
Thank you for watching. Again, we are the CIS Vikings, and this was our web application, Netaville.